I get a lot of questions as the CEO of the pension fund about parity of pensions in the church, parity when it comes to male-female clergy, parity when it comes to people with short careers and longer careers, parity when it comes to people, clergy in non-domestic dioceses versus U.S. dioceses of the church. And parity when it comes to clergy and lay employees. It's an interesting question because the difference in pensions that we pay, given that we're an income-based pension system, really key off the compensation that people receive while they're in their active ministry. When you think of it, the pension is really at the back end of the equation. People's compensation during their active ministry ultimately determines the pension that they're going to receive. So I think that many of these questions of parity really have to be considered by the church. Are people being appropriately paid during their ministries? A different question, though, is raised, I think, by the difference in pensions between lay and clergy employees of the church. There's a difference oftentimes in compensation between the two that would impact the level of pensions. But also in the case of lay, General Convention has mandated a 9% assessment for lay employees versus the traditional 18% assessment for clergy. Of course, these are two very separate pension plans, and 9% gives us a significantly lesser amount of money to work with in terms of determining benefits for lay than we have for clergy. So again, I think it goes back to a debate in the church as what level of parity is wanted amongst these various demographics, and how do we address those root issues?